I had such grandiose plans for this morning, but I slept in. I slept in so much. It's like noon, basically. My eyes are like bloodshot, and they have been for like the past week, it feels like. I don't know what it is. Also, I did a tan last night, just a loving tan, which is funny because like my natural tan that I got this summer is probably the darkest tan I've gotten in 5 years. And I just wanted to like even it out a bit. I don't even know if it like showed up that much, or it doesn't look that drastically different, which means and tells me that I was actually tan. So that's cool, but here we are. Okay, so the plan is to get ready, fix this, and then I have a lot of filming and like food prep I want to do today, because tomorrow I start team training, which is 4 days from like 9 to 6 p.m. full on like learning. This is all for dance, by the way. Yeah, we do this every year. It's like a really intense 4 days, but it's really fun and it's really good. There's movement, there's learning, there's decolonization, there's just like so much going on in the next 4 days that I'm going to be absolutely spent with every other aspect. So having my meals prepped and things like that is a really good idea. Also too, Cody and I are trying to eat a bit healthier. We canceled our HelloFresh recently because they just weren't doing what they had been doing with the portion sizes that we got. Like the zucchini we got in one of these meals to feed both of us was quite literally this big. It was so small. And so we've canceled that, and we're gonna try making our meals again and just like start a new lifestyle health journey. Hello Snicks, good morning. Do you want to say hi? No? Okay, climb up. There you go. You got it. Okay. Yeah, so I have a little bit of a meal prep I want to do. I have some videos I want to film. I'm just waiting on one more thing, so I think I have to wait and film that a different day. But yeah, I'd love to get some content done so I have stuff to post while I'm at training and just kind of be on top of it. But we're starting a little later than I thought because it's noon. So I'm going to have my coffee, probably check my emails, and then hopefully like just like get ready for the day. Oh, you're so cute. I don't know how many of you guys are Morning Toast listeners, but I pretty well listen to them every single day, and them not posting this month has been really hard. I feel like I'm just like missing a part of my day, and so I've had to venture out into other podcasts, and I found the Giggly Squad, and this is with Hannah Berner, who has come up on my For You page quite a bit. I think she's so funny. I didn't know her prior to TikTok, but apparently she was on like, I don't know, some reality show or something. I know nothing. Anyway, I have really been enjoying this podcast. It's super casual. I like their humor. They're really funny. And so yeah, that's the podcast I've been listening to as of late when I'm like getting ready or doing chores and things like that. As I said, I'm getting ready today to do some filming, so I'm gonna do just like my everyday makeup and kind of do it quickly because I'd love to get this video filmed. I'm going to film like a empties video because I have such a large bag of products that I've used up, so I want to talk about them, and Instagram and TikTok is just like far too short for me to talk about this many products, so I want to give them the time of day and do like a full video. But I've also had a lot of PR given to me recently, like a lot of new makeup stuff, so I thought that I could do like an empties as well as like a new in one video, and that'll probably be up before this video goes up, so go watch that if you're interested. As per my last vlog, we did in fact get a new air conditioning, which is amazing. Huge shout out to Cody's dad for helping us purchase that, because oh my god, what a difference. I did not realize, like, you don't know until you know, you know? And so when we plugged this in and it started working, I was like, holy shit, it is making a huge difference. My couch was cold when I sat on it this morning, and so that was fantastic. It's so nice. It works so well, and I'm so eternally grateful because it's just far too hot to like survive out there, and the summers are only getting hotter, and the summers are lasting longer, at least going into like September. So yes, it's hot now, but it'll be hot for like the next month and stuff. So having a working air conditioner is definitely not something to take for granted, and I do not. I am so appreciative. To speed up time, I'm gonna just get ready and I'll talk to you guys when I'm done. And just like that, we're ready. I did my hair. It's like a Christmas miracle today with my hair because I went to Rumble last night. Did I wash this hair? Absolutely not, but I did have a bath last night. And I woke up and I was like, oh, for sure it's gonna be like gross and I'm gonna have to wash it. A little dry shampoo and it was like brand new. It was great. I curled my hair with the larger clamped barrel from T3. Really great. I haven't used this one in a while. And then I'm gonna put this serum in. This is from Kerastase. They reformulated their nutritive line. You guys saw in my last vlog, this is a split end serum. It smells really, really good. And I definitely was pronouncing that wrong last time, but I think I got it this time. I don't know. But it's a pretty like thick serum. Don't need too much. And I just like to apply that in my ends. And it smells so good. I might be wrong about this, I might have to look it up, but I also feel like this is a heat protectant, so, you know, for the sun, for your hot tools, the more you use it, the better it is probably. That is the finished hair and makeup for today. I feel a lot better, honestly, now that I'm like ready for the day and I have like little half lashes on. But I'm gonna go get dressed and we're gonna film that video so I can knock it off my to-do list. I apologize if the air conditioner noise is bothersome, however, not so much that I'm gonna turn it off because it is so hot. I just finished filming the empties and new in video and I was sweating the entire time. Just imported the footage and it looks okay. I don't like totally love my hair, and the thing about me is if I don't like my hair in the content, I'm not gonna like the content. It's like the biggest factor for me, and so like it's fine, it's like doable. But yeah, I'm not gonna edit it right now because I want to get to baking because I have, like I said, those 3 things I want to make. So we're gonna start with the muffins. I don't have my contacts in today, so I feel like this is fine. Okay, I have all of the recipes up on my computer because I just found them all on Pinterest. So we're gonna make some blueberry muffins, gluten-free, dairy-free blueberry muffins. I'm going to preheat the oven to 425. Also, the thing about me, if I really care, I'm gonna do like the separate dry ingredients and wet ingredients, but sometimes I don't care and I'm just gonna put it all in the same bowl. A couple of all-star things I want to share before we get into it. These measuring cups and measuring spoons that I use now are from Target, and I love them because they are dishwasher safe. My cute gold ones that I had for years, they weren't dishwasher safe because they were gold. So these are so nice, they're very sleek, I am obsessed with them. And then for any type of muffins or cupcakes I typically, if I'm gonna like just be eating them myself or at home, I have these like reusable silicone cupcake liners. I got these at IKEA. 1 1/3 cup baking flour. This is gluten-free flour. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I recently had something else with cinnamon on it and it just made me so excited for fall. I always forget like how much I just adore cinnamon. So that smells so good. So messy with all of this. Oops. And I'll just do a pinch of salt there. Calls for 3/4 cups of sugar, but I'm actually going to use coconut sugar today, just for a healthier option. Probably won't make the muffins as sweet, but I don't really mind. Alright, that's pretty well all of the dry ingredients, and now I'm going to go on to adding in like the butter and stuff, and I'm going to use my little hand mixer to combine them. 1/2 cup of milk. I'm using unsweetened coconut and almond. 2 eggs. For vanilla, I'm going to use vanilla bean paste. I honestly just feel like it. I feel like it'll be a little bit more richer, more rich. And this one from Trader Joe's, I feel like I don't utilize it enough. And lastly, I'm adding in 1/2 cup of softened butter. It is a little bit melted, but that's okay. And now for blueberries. I feel like my mixer's not working properly because it's like not doing the gradual speed thing. It's like going from 0 to 100 without my consent. And that's annoying. Now for the blueberries, I'm gonna do 1 cup. These are frozen. You can of course use fresh. I think the recipe calls for fresh, but I'm just not going to do that. There. 1 1/2 cups of blueberries. I have no idea how these are going to turn out. It says to cook them in the oven for 5 minutes at this temperature and then bring the temp down to 350 and bake for 18 more minutes. So I guess I'll follow that. Seems kind of weird, yeah. But I guess if there's one part of the recipe I should listen to, it's probably that. Next on the menu, I'm making a coconut chickpea curry, which I've never used this recipe before, but again, we're going to try it. Sound pretty good. Seemed like a good like lunch thing to have. And so I'm also meal prepping some rice that's kind of like freaking out over here. So we got rice going. 1 minute left on the muffins. They kind of look like tie-dye muffins, which is kind of fun, and this came out clean. If you guys don't have one of these like cake tester things, these like reusable ones, they are so great. Brittany got this for me for one of my birthdays and I'm obsessed with it. I will try and find one similar on Amazon because it's so much easier than trying to find a toothpick when you need to test. But yeah, I think they're probably done, so I'm gonna let this cool because I need to reuse this muffin tray and use up rest of the batter. I do not know what my hair is doing, but I just know that it was bothering me and I needed to clip it up. So moving now on to the curry. I have all my ingredients. I hate chopping things, but I think I only have 3 things I need to chop, which is onion, garlic, and ginger. So I look like a bird. Okay, we're chopping half an onion, finely diced. You know what? Another fabulous Amazon find is this chopper. So I'm going to actually cut the onion into 6 pieces like that. Put it in this little chopper. The lid on. All you have to do is pull the lever and it finally chops it. So good. So much easier. There we go. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, I think I'm gonna heat. I cannot take myself seriously with this hair. Okay, I'm gonna heat the pot so I can add in the oil. Okay, we have our onions in here, and now I have the finely chopped garlic and ginger. Okay, now we're doing ½ teaspoons of all these spices. So first up is ground cumin, turmeric, paprika. Then we're adding in salt and pepper. And now we're adding in the chickpeas, 1 can, 2 cans, 1 can of diced tomatoes, and last but not least is the coconut milk. Curry's been simmering. I'm going to add in a couple handfuls of spinach now, just for fun, really. Also going to add in some cilantro, and I love cilantro, so this might end up being a lot. Making all this food has gotten me so hungry. I have one more thing to make, which is like the overnight oats, but I want to try the muffins. Do a little taste test. Cheers. They're not bad. They're quite moist, actually. I feel like they'll actually get better with age when they like dry out a little bit. But overall, not bad. And the last thing we're gonna make is some strawberries and cream overnight oats. So I have my 2 jars. I have some fresh cut strawberries here. I also am going to be using my Good Protein. This is also a strawberries and cream flavor. If you haven't heard of Good Protein, I love them. They're Canadian. This is dairy-free and gluten-free, and it's one of the better proteins that I found that is both dairy-free and gluten-free, and they have so many amazing flavors. I will have a link down below. I think I have a discount code that you guys can use. It's not like sponsored or anything. I'll link that down below if you want to check them out. But yes, I'm going to start with my gluten-free oats here. I am technically using a recipe to guide me for this, but I've made overnight oats so many times that I kind of know what I like already. So yeah, I have lots of oats in there. I'm going to use a little bit of hemp hearts. Next up, I'm adding some chia seeds. And then for protein, I'm going to add 1 scoop into each jar. Then I'm just using some Silk protein milk. It smells so good from the protein powder. When it comes to overnight oats too, I feel like you just kind of have to experiment to decide like what texture, consistency you like best. I like mine on the drier side, so I don't like to add too much milk. Like this consistency here is really nice for me. Lastly, to top them, I'm gonna add in some fresh strawberries, shredded coconut. This sounded so good to go on top, really using every inch of the jars here. And last but not least, I have some cacao as well, little cacao nibs. So sprinkle a little bit of that on top. How delicious does that look? Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to try this tomorrow morning. Friends, it is after dinner. As you saw, we finished making all of the food. We did all of the meal prep today. I'm so happy. My feet really hurt though from standing in the kitchen for so long. For training this year, I really wanted to use my brand new Baze tote bag. This is the Sporty Carry-All, I think. I'll link it down below. I think it's gonna be a really great bag for dance, and I want to do like a little pack with me. But the reason I wanted to mention it is because I have a little bit of a story time if you don't follow me on Instagram. Last weekend, Baze actually had a pop-up downtown Vancouver. They have a little store happening until September at the Fairmont Pacific Rim, and so they used the courtyard and did like an influencer event. And Shay Mitchell was there, and I did in fact talk to the queen herself. I cannot believe that we met her. I was like fangirling so hard when Britt and I were in line. I was like, I'm getting really nervous. You're probably gonna have to do most of the talking. But she was so sweet. We talked about her parents and like her connection to Vancouver Island and also Vancouver, which is so cool. She loves it here. I seriously think that the Bays team did such a great job with the event, and I had so much fun. Also too, she did compliment my makeup, which was so nice. She like loved my freckles and my lashes, which is so funny because that same morning I almost like redid my whole eye makeup because I hated the way my lashes was turning out with like the fake ones and stuff, and it was just like I was really panicking about it, and then she ended up complimenting me, which was so cute. So I will forever take that compliment to my heart. Okay, so the features of this bag, there's a couple pockets on the front. There's like a little water bottle one on the side, this side, and then there is, and I believe most Bays bags have this, it's like a little zipper thing here, so you can put it on the back of your suitcase, and it has like a little magnetic thing so it goes all the way through, which is really, really cool, and perhaps I'll use this for my upcoming trip. And then also on the outside there is this zipper that opens up and actually goes to the other side. Feels like a little hand warmer, but it goes all the way through, so you can put a yoga mat or, and I think I'm gonna put my shoes in here if they'll fit. Oh, they definitely will. That's so exciting. Oh god, they're so gross. Don't look. Yay! Okay, so my shoes can have their own compartment. At team training, I do a lot of the filming and stuff, and so this year I want to play around with a bit more lens options because last year I used my vlog camera, the one I'm shooting on now, and the lens is great that I have, but it's not the best for shooting dance, and so I'm going to bring some options. I have a 50mm here that I'm going to bring. I have my kit lens that actually came with this camera. It's so little. And then I have this one, which I think is what I'm going to end up using. This is a 24-70. And this is what I used to film like all my YouTube videos on, and it's been a while. It needs an adapter to be on this camera, so I'm gonna bring that. It's very heavy, and I actually am gonna put that in a specific pocket so it stays safe. I also like to bring this little L-shaped little tripod thing to attach to this tripod that I will also be bringing. And then for light, I'm going to bring just my little clip-on because I really like this. I find it so useful, and I can clip it onto the phone or to the camera. Probably won't need it, but good to have. And then I have this SL Miss Glam little cosmetic case with a bunch of essentials in it, but I'll show you everything that's in here. Okay, here is everything that I'm packing in this little cosmetic case. We have a mini hairbrush, some spray deodorant. I have some eye drops. I think these might be expired, but my eyes have been getting so red lately that I feel like I need them. Gonna bring a mouthwash, lots of hair elastic. I have liquid IV, obviously. A couple CBD products. This is like a CBD stick. This is by the brand Plant of Life. It is so nice and great for muscles and stuff like that, so I thought that would be a good thing to bring. And then I always like to bring a CBD tincture. This one is from Calix. Tampons, gum, hair clip, and then some powdered dry shampoo, and that is everything that I'm going to put in this little case. Kind of all the beauty essentials I could possibly need over the next 4 days. Obviously, I'm going to bring all of my food, my water, probably like an iced coffee. Ooh, that's exciting. I have one pocket for water and one pocket for iced coffee. And then out in the front here, I do actually have like one of those hand fans charging, my Clinique one, because I love it and I know I'm gonna definitely want it. I also have a hand fan in case that one breaks or, you know, stops working. And then I also have a Clarins lip oil and a hand sanitizer in the front pocket here. Just kind of all the things I could possibly need throughout the day. Also too, typically I would pack like a notebook and pens and pencils, but this year I think I'm gonna do digital because I'm gonna bring my laptop anyway, so I'll just take all my notes in Notion. And yeah, that is my little back to school video that I wanted to put together for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I thoroughly love the idea of the fresh beginning that new school year brings. I am so grateful I am not in school anymore. But I do like this time of year when we have training and it feels like there's a bit of routine and it kind of just like resets everything. So I quite enjoy it. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm excited to film. I'm excited to dance, and I think it'll be really fun. So yeah, love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.